Rich Rising. How are you? My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self awareness. And we are on day 2 for our Askformation Affirmation challenges. Y'all, hey, Rich Rising. And so, yesterday was a bumpy start, but again, we are always up for the challenge, and I appreciate everyone who showed up for the second time. So, if you're just joining us, go back to the intro video so you can get an idea of what we're doing. We are on day 2. The theme today will be about our physical. And now I have a few categories that you can think about. And yesterday, because I was all over the place, I forgot to pull out my affirmation cards that correlate with this. So even with the mental, I forgot. But anyways, that's not here or there. We're not going to beat me up right now. Nonetheless, I do have the examples for the affirmation, and then we can go into the affirmation. So, what I want you to think about, not your mental, not your emotional, I want you to think about your physical body. I want you to think about the activities of your body. So I want you to think about the areas of exercise. I know, self care, but mainly touch. Rich Rising. Oh, you too? Oh, we got to talk. The Mermaid Gang was in my dream. Wow. Okay. Mm. Self care, but your self care, and then intimacy, right? I want you to think about intimacy as well, and support, physical support. Okay. So when you think about exercising, you think about physically getting active. So one of the affirmations that I have is, why does it feel good to be lean, flexible, and balanced? Why does it feel good to be lean, flexible? Why does it feel so good to be lean, flexible, and balanced? I'm still waking up, y'all. So instead of saying to yourself, oh, I'm going to go and do high intensity, I'm going to do yoga, you can just keep asking yourself, why is my body this way? And your body's going to be like, well, hold up. You got to do some exercise for you to feel that way, right? Another thing that you can say to yourself is, why do I love exercising on the weekly basis? Now, remember, when we're asking the whys, it's because we want to activate our subconscious mind to get us the answers. So it says, why do I love working out on a daily basis? Your body's going to be like, hold up. Let's get it going. So another way you can think about it is breathing. Why am I so calm when I take deep breaths? A lot of us may run through anxiety and depression and things like that, or hyperventilation, whatever the case might be. Maybe in the moment you might not have this question for your brain. However, when you practice it for 21 days or a long period of time, your brain is going to automatically activate when you're not breathing deeply. You see where we're going with this? All right. And then, why am I making healthier choices for my body every day? And I want you to feel when you're saying this. Like when I say that, why am I making healthier choices for my body every day? I'm already feeling the energy. And maybe even this morning, I'm going to have a smoothie or some shit like that. But the main important thing is to continue to ask your body to give you results, just like you asked the gym to give you results. When it comes to self care, why is it so easy for me to take an extra 10 minutes in the shower, to use a dry brush? Why is it so easy for me to lotion my body on a daily basis? Hey, sometimes you gotta go. You gotta put on them pants, and then next thing you know, your ankles is ashy, and you like, what? Uh, why is it? You guys don't have to use why is it so easy. these words just really come out. Um, why do I take care of my feet on a daily basis? Why is it so easy for me to soak my feet while I'm watching TV? These type of things. Intimacy, physical touch from your partner, physical touch. All humans need physical touch. So the ability to be able to get a hug from somebody, all of that is included. All right. And the support. Is somebody there to hold you down when you hurt yourself? I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes. Go ahead and write your affirmation, starting with why. A good, genuine hug is life. I give good hugs, and I'm tooting my own horn because people tell me that. I don't be like, oh, I'm gonna give you a good hug. I just give a hug, and people be like, oh my god, I didn't know I need this hug, and I'd be sometimes sad. So I'm like, what the fuck? People ain't out here giving hugs. I remember to write 3. Look at Evelise. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Evelise said, why am I rich rising happy? Why am I excited about having a self care routine that includes spiritual baths, foot soaks, and quenched skin? You just leveling it up with the words, huh? You fucking with my brain this morning. I love it. Yes, happy Mercury Day. All right. So we're on our physical Askformation, and I gave some examples. But pretty much the topics that we're doing is exercising, self-care, intimacy, and support. Thinking about those topics, and when it comes to your physical body, try that. Why is it so simple to create a routine that includes working out at least 15 minutes a every other day. And to simplify that, you can even put on the weekly basis so that every other day doesn't get too suffocating for you if you can't do it. We want to set ourselves up for a win-win. And sometimes when we have specifics when it comes to our affirmation, we then don't leave room for us to fuck up. you know so when you say on the weekly basis, now you want to do it every other day because your brain is already telling you see. But to give yourself some leeway, maybe because you haven't started yet, you want to give yourself on the weekly basis. Try that out. Try both of those out. You're going to be able to get it done. All right. One of the things that I said is, why do I enjoy walking in nature on the weekly basis? Right. As a projector, I have to connect to nature. It's good for grounding. I'm always doing a lot of spiritual work and always up here and need to ground. So saying that, especially since my dogs passed away, is going to be a very good way for me to connect back to nature. Why am I connecting physically with my intimate partner every night? Now that one we want every night, right? And then the other one that I have is, where's it at? Oh, why is it so easy for me to rest my body when it's being called to? Why is it so easy for me to rest my body when it's being called to? Many of us have 4 hours of sleep and we 40, 50 years old. Like, what you doing? When it be hitting 9 o'clock, I'll be like, all right. So now that you have your affirmations, like the one D said, she said, why is it so simple to create a routine that includes working out at least 15 minutes a day? Okay, so now we're gonna write our affirmation. D. So when you think about your working out 15 minutes a day, you can say, I am dot 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 dot. I am waking up early and working out 15 minutes. Things like that. Okay, so let's go. Um, Let me know if y'all have any questions. This is really exciting. You guys are, I love y'all. So connect it to your affirmation to give it a boost. Don't forget to use I am choosing, I am actively. It feels so good to. All right. I love how we do it on the spot because that gives us a spark. Okay. Gabby said, oh, why does it feel why does it feel good to have energy all day to keep up with my little ones? We added some words and took out some words there, but yes. Oh, What is your affirmation for that one? All right. So D said, I am successfully waking up at 6 a.m. to walk out for 15 minutes, and it feels amazing. I felt that in my soul. I see and feel energized every day, waking up before my little man. Okay. I like that you said you see and you feel. You see how you brought that energy in there? That's important because now your eyes is looking for it. Like what you talking about? I don't see us waking up early. D, that was perfect. Come and see them. So here we go. I'm gonna say my Askformation and I'm gonna connect it to my affirmations so you guys can see how it goes. And I want you to go back to yesterday and say those to yourself again. By the end of this, we all gonna have our own affirmation cards and Askformation cards. Start getting cue cards. So my first one is, why do I enjoy walking in nature on the weekly basis? My affirmation. I am choosing to wake up early to take a 15-minute walk when I get my morning coffees. I go out to get my morning coffees every day. Miss, go take a walk. Why am I connecting physically with my intimate partner every night? It feels so good. This is my affirmation. It feels so good to communicate with my partner about our physical intimacy. My third one is, why is it so easy for me to actively interact with my physical needs now? I am so excited to add a new self-care routine on the monthly basis. What does that look like? Going to the spa. And when you say it like this, now your brain starts actively figuring out, well, what new self-care, right? I added the word new so that we don't do the old thing and we don't go to old habits. So when I add the word new, which is something that I want to share with you guys too. Maybe tomorrow I'll come with a list of words that you can add. I added new, so now anything else that I did in the past doesn't count. Now my brain is going to be looking for a more, I would say, better way for my body to look for self-care routines. So somebody might come up to me, oh, Evelise just gave me an idea, foot washes and stuff like that. Yes, I do foot washes, but not all the time. So now that's a new self-care routine that I could add, and it's physical. All right, Evelise. Your affirmation. I express gratitude for my self-care routine that makes me feel loved. Y'all see all the emotions that we putting into this? That is the A1 sauce for this activity, to be able to add our emotions. Because honestly, we can basically say, I work out every day. How easy it is for me to work out every day. How amazing it feels for me to work out on a daily basis. You see how I got? Yeah. I'm over here with my friend's house and they got dogs. I'll be excited because y'all know I lost my dog. So when I'm around dogs, they be getting reiki and all of that. Okay. Right? It changes your whole mood. All right. So does anybody else have any questions? Is this a little bit confusing? And don't forget to write your gratitudes because we're still doing that. No te haga la loca o loco. Don't be acting crazy. All right. Yeah. And it also prepares you, especially for those of you who have little ones. These are exercises that you can do with your little ones, especially if they're not listening. You can be like, let's write these affirmations. They're going to be excited. You get colors and you say, these are the words that we're going to use, or whatever the case might be. And then y'all repeat it to them. I go to sleep. Why is it so easy for me to go to sleep at 8 p.m.? And then all of a sudden, they sleeping and you ain't even know what happened. All right. I love you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and head back to New York. We are going to be on day 4. I'm going to be back home and it's going to be more examples. The energy is going to be a little bit different. So get ready. I love you guys so much. Let me write my message before I delete end it. Yes. Listen, this exercise is not harmful. This can be for everybody. Even your dog, whisper it in their ear. All right. What's going on here? All right. I got to write my message. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Peace, love, and happiness. All right. Now I'm acting up.